Hello viewers, welcome to Mr. Ben Media. So for the 8 years of the former president Muhammadu Buhari in power, we saw the escalation of headers attack in every single part of the country, including in the south-south, southeast and also the southwest. And the attacks got to a point that the 17 southern governors decided to come together and think of a lasting solution to end escalation in headers attack in southern Nigeria. And they went through a series of meetings, and some states decided to ban open grazing. I think about 10 states or 8 if I'm not mistaken. So Delta State was also one among them, Bayelsa was also one among them, and a lot of other states followed suit. Also, some states in northern Nigeria like Benue State and Taraba State also contributed in banning open grazing. So a lot of northern leaders were not in support of it, and most of them got angry, and they thought that idea is just to punish them, or it is actually targeting northerners because they are the ones that are rearing cows and moving with cows in every single part of the country. So most of them were highly against the idea to ban open grazing in southern Nigeria. So it was a very heated argument, and a lot of controversy actually happened within that period.
Consequently, the meeting resolved that open grazing of cattle be banned across southern Nigeria. 3. The meeting noted that development and population growth has put pressure on available land and increased the prospect of conflict between migrant herders and local population in the south. Given this scenario, it becomes imperative to enforce the ban on open grazing in the south, including cattle movement to south by foot.
So after all the ban on open grazing, what actually happened after then? A lot of the governors who supported the open grazing ban, most of them did not actually took it so serious. Even those who were in power as of that particular moment, most of them did not implement or enforce the law accordingly. Until today, we still have cows and herdsmen in southern Nigeria roaming the street confidently. We also have most of them in the bushes, in the forest, causing mayhem, attacking farmers, and also sending them to their early grave. Like, there are way too many right now. So who are we going to blame regarding the attacks and also the illegal activities of Fulani herdsmen in southern Nigeria? Of course, we are going to blame the governors, because the laws are there, but they failed to enforce it. And the ban on open grazing in southern Nigeria was a very welcome development. Personally, I was happy about it when I heard the news, but in the end, it was a complete disappointment. The leaders did not take it serious. And now we have somebody who is coming out to remind us that there's an open grazing ban in Bayelsa precisely. The governor of Bayelsa, Governor Diri Douye.
I also recall the seeming security threat was the issue of headers coming into farmlands, and there were instances that we had 1 or 2 persons were killed, and even at that we were able to take over control and ensure that the headers did not continue with that kind of lifestyle that they are bringing from elsewhere to our state. And we reminded everybody that we have laws governing Bayelsa State, and one of it is anti-open grazing, and that nobody should bring his cattle or herds to Bayelsa and begin to go into farmlands, and harass and intimidate the rightful owners of the place. And I want to commend the security, because we actually went into it and ensured that anybody that was seen was so arrested, and we put the situation under control. And so going forward, I still want to charge you to be vigilant. To be vigilant, and let us not allow our laws to be trampled upon by anybody in the state. That's the beauty of a federal system of government. You have federal government laws, you have state government laws. And so when you come into a state, you look at the state laws, and particularly laws that will actually lead to peace and security for service commanders. And so I appreciate you for ensuring that our laws are not being trampled on, and we will continue to ensure that cattle rearers do not come into Bayelsa to do open grazing. If you want to sell your cattle, you are free to do so, but not to come and do open grazing. If you want to do that, go and buy land. Buy your land, fence it, and keep your cattle in one place. And government will be aware that there is grazing taking place here.
So that is the governor of Bayelsa State, His Excellency Douye Diri, reminding Fulani herdsmen that the ban on open grazing law is still in place. So if they want to conduct any business of such, they should come and register or buy land so that they will do their businesses in peace. And government would also be aware that they have a location where they are doing their businesses. So it's a very welcome thing for him to come out and remind Fulani herdsmen, and also wish for other governors that also supported the implementation of open grazing law should come out and do the same thing, because at this point in time, there is no time to waste time, guys, because a lot is already happening. We saw what happened in Edo State just recently, and the governor of Edo State shamelessly ran and went to Kano State to go and apologize, and also to pay condolence visit to an ugly incident that happened in Edo State involving 16 Hausa youths that were traveling for Salah, that were unfortunately lynched by Edo youths simply because of the failure of the governor to protect their lives and properties, and also the failure of the governor to protect their livelihood and so on. And he has the courage and the audacity to run and go to northern Nigeria to go and apologize and pay condolence visit. The southern governors should come together. They should forget about their differences, political differences and language differences and so on, and fight their common enemies, which are the Fulani herdsmen. They are everywhere in their bushes, dominating every single where, and they all have a single agenda. They don't have any differences in them. So this is where I'll end this video, guys. If you have anything to say, drop it in the comment section. Call me Mr. Bayan, as we get the next one. Peace out.